Hello, Valtteri. The cable is still too short.
Hi, Paul.
I'm sorry. We're working on our setup.
Yeah.
The cable is a bit short, I'm sorry, but it's
so pro.
Visually pleasing because we have a visual podcast. We have a video too on Spotify and on YouTube.
Yeah, it's official.
How are you enjoying life, having a podcast, my friend? Did it change your life?
It didn't change my life yet. It might in the future. It's a new thing for me. Like, I've been obviously part of many podcasts, but yeah, as you know, never done my own. And here we are. I'm actually, like, after these first few episodes, we need some feedback.
Yeah.
What do people want to know?
There's comment sections where people...
Outside F1.
Yeah. Not inside F1.
No. There's
About
too many F1
life.
podcasts.
Yeah, we
from people who have no idea of F1, which is quite funny.
But it's, I mean, Formula One, and we didn't want to talk about it, but it is a very, very special world.
It is. Let's leave it there.
How was Christmas? We had a great. We had a great couple of days. We spent Christmas together. We spent New Year's together. I want to talk about it. I want to bring our listeners into our hearts, into our little small family.
Yeah.
How we spent it, because last time, first episode, we recorded on Kangaroo Island, drove back on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
So the Finnish and German celebration was first. Smoked the lamb. It was not great. I have to admit,
it was not the best lamb I've ever had.
Yeah. I put it in red wine for 48 hours, and then smoked it, and it didn't taste amazing.
No.
Sorry.
And we didn't even have red wine. That was our alcohol-free day.
Yeah. Non-alcoholic days.
Yeah.
Powered by... We're big Coopers fans now.
Speaking of alcohol.
Coopers is not on our sponsor. We're not getting any money. We're not related to Coopers. Coopers is a local beer brand, and somehow we decided this is our new thing, and their Australian lager is one of the best beers I've ever had.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Why is their beer so good?
I think it's because it's still family owned. I think the quality of barley they get from here is great. And they actually use some of the barley from Kangaroo Island.
Really?
Yeah, because it's so pure. This was part of I did this tour. The tour guide knew everything.
Another tour.
Yeah.
I love tours.
Anyways. But yeah, it's a great beer. It's not a beer podcast, but we like it.
Thank you for your present. That was an amazing, like, I was overwhelmed. You know
Likewise.
how guys don't really... I don't know how you are. You Finnish people are super weird anyways. So
yeah.
Like, Germans are weird, and then guys are weird. So a Finnish guy is even the weirdest of the weirdest compared with so when you gave me your present, I didn't really know how to handle it. So once again, thank you very much. I was overwhelmed. You gave me the one and only original What's Next driven. It drove through Abu Dhabi, an official helmet of yours.
Yeah.
Which race was it? The last one for...
The last one in 2024.
Okay. The where, and it said What's Next on the top.
Yeah.
So our motto, which I remember, sparkly, nice helmet, great design. And now I have an original, and you know what I'm most happy about? I think I'm gonna travel constantly with it. Just as an accessory, a travel accessory. It's kind of cool to walk around with it. I walked only to my room and back with it, but you feel, because it has this helmet bag that you drivers carry around everywhere you are. It's a bit like, you know, the soccer players, they have their wash bag or nécessaire or whatever they say. Yeah. You guys have your helmet bag. So I felt immediately cooler when I was wearing that.
Okay, so I'll see you traveling all year next year with the helmet bag. Because it's yours.
Yeah, thank you very, very
Welcome.
much. Very, very
Welcome.
much. I really liked. I couldn't keep up with those presents.
I have
but
to say thank you as well for your present.
yeah, but yeah, mine were much realistic. Yours was you can't buy it. It's a money can't buy emotional present. You're winning this Christmas after. But it's not about winning. Christmas is not about winning.
No. But I have to say, this Christmas, all the presents I got were actually very useful, which is nice because, some people, example, Tiffany complains that, she struggles to find something for me. She thinks I have everything. I have a lot of stuff, but this year everything was very useful. From you, I got this vacuum pack for traveling. You can pretty much half the size of your clothes when you vacuum it out in a bag. Yeah. Amazing.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have the weight, so it's still very heavy. So now a normal bag, if you pack it with that stuff, it's way above legal.
Yeah.
So you got to watch out.
But still, quite many. Again, speaking about racing or travels, quite many travels I like to do with hand luggage.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
Sometimes this can really, really help with it.
Okay. That's good because I thought of that. You're traveling so much. It changed my life a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's really handy and it comes around, has a little suction device, like a little vacuum cleaner that you put on top. What else did you get for Christmas? I was not always there. Like the second day you celebrated with Tiffany's family. What did they give you? What was under the table as well?
Again, lots of useful things. Some nice things for this new place, for the house.
Mm-hmm. A bear?
From Tiffany, I got a bear, but not just any kind of bear. Handcrafted, antique, wooden bear. It's actually, I think it's more than 100 years old. It's pretty cool. It's sitting in front of the fireplace.
Yeah. Don't put it too close.
No, it's wood in the end. But what else? I got a keg of beer because we are setting up like a beer tap eventually here. So that was a nice, again, very useful gift.
Yeah.
And I got a birdhouse because I like the Australian birds. Like they're very loud. They're very colorful. They're so different to any birds I've seen in the world. So
we've never talked about birds. When did birding start in your life?
I've always kind of liked them, but I don't know. The Aussie birds, they're different, And the ultimate goal is for me to have a pet galah.
What's a galah?
Galah is kind of like a parrot, but a pink one. There's lots of those here. And I know that you can tame them and you can have it as your buddy, like sitting on your shoulder.
No way.
You can teach them to speak.
Like they can answer questions.
Yeah.
Can they say what's next?
No, I think it's more repetitions. But yeah, you could teach them, say, what's next? What's next? Imagine that. So there's a birdhouse over there, but there's been none yet. But patience.
Did you ever see a trained galah? Like, did you ever see that? Is that real?
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, I went to far north in Australia, and there was one guy. He had his own galah, like following him everywhere, and he let me borrow it for a while. I was playing.
What?
Yeah, I was playing darts with the.
How do you borrow a galah? Do you say, "Hey, you're mine now"?
We were in a pub, and he was like, "Hey, dude," I think he went to the bathroom or something, gave it to me, and he told the bird that this guy's okay. So then the bird was.
No way! Yeah. Come on! And the bird said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Me like what did he? Did he speak German or did he speak Finnish?
The bird only said hello.
Hello.
And then we played darts. We played pool.
And it was sitting on your shoulder.
On my shoulder, yeah.
That's incredible. Okay.
Yeah, and then it bit me.
Yeah.
On side of my left eye.
Yeah. And then you couldn't drive cars anymore.
No. all good. But things like that.
But what happens when so he's always. Is he in the car with him? Like, what happens if he drives a car?
Yeah, he's either in the car or he then flies to where he goes.
No way.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
He takes a car and he flies. I don't believe.
Yeah, if he just leaves, then the bird knows where he lives, obviously, where they live, including the bird, and in the end, he will always end up there. So that's their meeting point.
But he seems like a guy who spends a lot of time in the pub too. Like that's a party trick too. Like, that's my.
He does, but he works hard. He's one of tour guides.
Okay, I love tour guides.
Yeah, but he's very, very big character. Very nice guy.
Okay, that's why you got a bird feeder.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so you imagine you show up in the paddock and you train your gala to do your interviews. Or in between, like you get a question. Hey, Mr. Bottas, how was FP6? And you say, let me ask my friend. And then he answers for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that works?
I don't know what's the bird policy in the paddock.
Yeah, we got to talk to Bernie
Yeah.
Eccleston. No, he's not around anymore. We got to ask. You can bring it up in drivers' meeting if there's. Do you think there was ever a dog policy? Because there's lots of dogs.
No, dogs, they're allowed, I think.
Kids?
Yeah.
Any age? I'm not
I've
allowed.
seen tiniest kids like in the paddock. Yeah.
My Birkenstocks are not allowed.
But now we're going to F1. So
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
We wanted to
Let's
go
get
back
out of
to
there.
live.
Back to life. Anyway, Christmas was amazing.
Yeah.
I was really happy with we were hosting Tiffany's family
Yeah.
here.
20 plus people.
20 plus people. It's a lot of work, like cooking, cleaning. Tiffany was a little bit stressed, which I understand.
Her brother is an insane chef.
He's great.
Like he cooked such great steaks, but I have to admit I made a tiny little mistake
Mhm.
at the party, and like, and this shouldn't have come across so the steak Tiffany's brother cooked, it looked so insanely good. He took like 1.5 hours on off fire everywhere, like Arki basically. Like it was impressive. But the 19 people who were standing in line in front of me, they thought so too. So, like, it just had a tiny
and I was
little.
behind you.
Yeah, I know. Like our politeness was not like, but the host should eat last. That's kind of.
Yeah, that's how it goes. It's it's
So
wagyu,
we can only-
it's wagyu from South Australia. It was almost 2 kilo tomahawk, I think, and it went like this.
That's one of the things. The quality of food, the way like coffee, every single stop over here, and local food. I feel is very, very different in Australia, or at least South Australia. I don't know if Byron Bay is probably similar, right? Gold Coast, or is that an Australian thing that they just take care better of their?
I think it's an Australian thing.
Okay.
You know, maybe if you go middle of nowhere, you know, outback, maybe you're a bit compromised of what you have. But I think overall the quality versus the price is great. When it comes to food, coffee, wine, beer, like everything that you consume is.
Cheers to Cooper's Australian.
So it's definitely a good place to be.
Still not
on your winter break, which is not a winter break. It's like a summer break. Yeah, exactly. So happy days.
Happy days. Thanks to Cooper's Australian Lager. We're not sponsored by them. We just love
We're
them.
not sponsored by anyone here.
I'm just a super fan
Just a big fan.
of Cooper's. And then we went to Cooper Stadium.
Yeah, we did. To watch football. And it was the most insane game you could attend.
Honestly, it was like
in that month, I think.
And I want to walk a little bit through it. So we arrive. There was one guy who was super nice, but wearing a suit, so very official. I was not wearing a suit. And when we parked, probably 8 seconds later, we were standing on the pitch. And people were like, and there's one problem in Adelaide, I would say, and there must be a solution for this. And I don't want to be the negative guy here, but like, I don't understand it. There's a fair amount of flies in Australia, I would say. So the Australian wave is sidewards because you gotta wave away the flies. That's how you say hello. Yeah, Aussie salute. Okay, this is from the right to the left. So
it works.
Yeah, but no other place in the last 2 weeks that I'm here now has had as many flies as the pitch in Cooper Stadium. What do they put on the pitch in Cooper Stadium?
I think there must be something that really attracts the flies.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's also covered, so there's less wind because they don't like the wind. So it's the place for the flies to hang out.
I mean, the players...
And there's like how many sweaty athletes on the pitch. So happy days.
They must have no protein problems for sure because like they constantly eat flies.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We went there. You had a halftime appearance.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That was good. And our boy of other boy, the best Barber, also not sponsored,
Robbie.
but we love Robbie, and he's the best. He's the reason, or the secret behind your great mullet, I would say.
He's the secret behind my golden mullet.
The golden mullet.
The first
okay.
mullet I actually had was not in Adelaide.
Okay.
But once I carried on, I found this barbershop chain now. They've actually expanded. They have 4 places in Adelaide, and it's called Attaboy. And Robbie is the guy who's kind of the founder, the guy running it. But yeah, everyone who works there, they're top people. So.
And he had to do more selfies than you, to be fair. He's a superstar at Cooper Stadium.
Yeah.
Famous.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
And then after the halftime show, I decided to see something different. How did you like that? Like, because I saw from the other side while watching the game, and I saw 2 things. First, all the players trying to get rid of the flies. Like that must be a difference to soccer in Europe. And second, there's like a thing called the snake pit. It's like a pub next to the field.
Yeah, like
on the side
right
of
next
the. And it felt like there's the people who follow Adelaide United for 20, 30, 40 years, they are in there. So I decided, let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm glad with it.
Yeah, right?
Because that's like the real atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, what you feel there. But yeah, again, Adelaide United, thank you for hospitality.
Yeah,
it was great experience. And we won the game in like the last minute.
Very last second.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think I've seen some soccer games. Maybe St. Pauli, Werder Bremen in Pokal, DFB-Pokal. You probably remember that.
Yeah.
Last second in like extra time in a snowy game. It was legendary, but this was comparable for sure.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And we were like full on.
We were happy. As happy as you can be.
There's a video on our Instagram.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. We celebrated as much as we could. What else happened? We bought a gym. We tried to buy a gym. How was that experience?
Yeah, so we went to, there's this like gym equipment warehouse.
Yeah.
And they had Boxing Day sales.
Yeah.
Online it said Boxing Day sales. Big
on
text.
Instagram, yeah.
60% off.
Yeah.
So we went there on Boxing Day.
One of the comments for the first episode is you're a Schwabe. Do you know what a Schwabe is?
No.
Schwabe is Swabian, so it's a part of Germany, and Swabians really take care of money because like you talked so much on episode 1 about that everything is free here. And you need to offset that. That's what Schwaben do. Schwaben also take care.
Like a tight ass.
That's too negative.
Okay.
Wer den Pfennig nicht ehrt, ist des Talers nicht wert. So like if rounding errors make a difference. You know, like if you save 2 cents a day, you're gonna be very rich one day, a trillionaire maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. You're Swabian, so we wanted to go 60% off. So you're looking for sales.
Yeah, I was excited, man.
Yeah.
But then we got there and it was closed.
Yeah.
On a Boxing Day.
That was the first attempt, but I want to talk about the second attempt.
Yeah.
Because like the second, it was very. I don't think it was a real shop. We ended up.
No.
It was like
more like a warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse situation, and sometimes you make good prices there. I don't think we had the guy who was responsible for prices because I straight started to first I tried to pull the famous card, and like I asked him which sports he follows. He's a runner. I asked him, does he like Formula One? He said, what's Formula One? So we didn't succeed in that. I asked him, does he know great photographers like Paul Ripke? Didn't know that either. Then he was a bit annoyed that we bought 48 things, right?
Yeah.
Like,
is there something more?
Yes, we want this list.
Yeah.
Sorry for buying. And then at the end we had it, and we are not the greatest packers, I would say. Like,
no, we kind of chucked things on the back of the GM Ute, and but anyway, that was the first place we went to.
And then we went to the second,
because they didn't have some of the things, so we still needed the rack example for the gym, for the squats and stuff. Second place, it was like heaven. Walked in, they had everything, well organized, very nice stuff.
Everybody was like, there were people straight up recognizing you. They were asking for selfies within 10 seconds.
Yeah,
They
but
said,
that
"We
was
give you
not the nice thing.
But they said we give you the best price we can
Exactly,
possibly
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
That's a better shopping experience. I have to admit.
that was a better shopping experience. And the first place, it took 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that was
It was so
me.
slow,
Yeah.
and inside that warehouse, it was million degrees.
And you couldn't. The rest, like you couldn't pay, and you had to go to a gym 2 doors down that they probably
They
owned
had
too.
the payment device. Yeah.
And they had the payment device. I don't think a gym membership was ever that expensive as what they went through the books there.
Yeah, the machine didn't work. So. Anyway,
But it was good. Like now we have a gym.
we have a gym, and you will see it.
We built a gym by ourselves, sort of. Wow.
You built most of it.
Yeah, but it's I do like the fact. Like now I want a gym too. Like it was what was it before? Like a shared
Just a
situation,
shed, yeah.
and now you have your own workout dedicated space, which I think. I mean,
And
you're
with the stuff that we actually need.
Yeah,
Like,
you're still legit athletes, so the 10% difference it makes for your day to not go somewhere, to not sign up, to not that's occupied, whatever, makes because you do it every day.
Yeah.
Right.
you know, yeah, it's so good. You wake up, you walk 50 meters, you're at the gym. No excuses. You get it done. Happy days.
New Year's Day, night, Eve. We went again
You
to
didn't
Kangaroo.
make it to midnight
Yeah.
because you had this tiny little challenge that we are going to speak probably in the next episode on the 1st of January.
I'm not a big New Year's guy. Like I think the last New Year's, like midnight, wherever I am, I always celebrate New Year's in a different time zone. And that's why I love living in LA, because there you really say New Year's Eve is at 9 p.m. when the ball drops in New York. That's a lot of people celebrate it
Okay.
at 9. I like that. That's 9 p.m. is my maximum of when I want to go to sleep. I don't want to stay up. I'm 44 years old. I prioritize my sleep. I need to be in bed. I can't. My sleep score can't go that much down. So,
I've never missed one. I've always done midnight.
really,
Yeah. For me, I don't know. It's always been important for me. I think in my childhood is a big thing. You know, we were playing out with our friends in Finland. Like you can buy fireworks and stuff
okay,
already from young age,
Yeah.
and exploding mailboxes of neighbors, and
you never
It
did
was-
that.
I must admit I did.
Okay.
And in the end, we did always apologize to the neighbors. And there was one year I definitely learned, because I had to pay for the mailboxes that we exploded, and we went there, said sorry. You know, it was us.
Like with friends or
yeah.
How many
Sorry,
people?
it was us. You know, here's the money for the new mailbox. Please let us know if we can help building it or anything. And so yeah, don't
So you had
explode
to-
mailboxes.
how much did you have to pay? Like it was legit.
I mean, what's the price of a mailbox? It's not huge, but still,
Yeah.
like as a teenager, it makes a difference.
And you didn't grow up rich. So-
I did not. No,
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been in
Yeah.
your
But
your
yeah.
street.
but yeah, New
Yeah.
Year's for me has been always a big thing. So I did go until midnight.
I did
Unlike
not.
Paul.
We went to a crazy place again on Kangaroo Island. We're
Yeah.
now locals at you got pole position in the ferry.
Yeah.
What's the secret to pole position?
You enter last to the ferry, then you can get out first. So you actually save double the time. You turn up 5 minutes before the ferry leaves, so the people are annoyed. There's only one more.
Yeah.
But then it means you're right at the end, and when they open the gate on the other side, you're the first one out. You know, some people go there 1 hour before the ferry.
They do.
We've seen that.
We've seen that.
Yeah.
We don't.
But,
yeah.
you know, you're missing the trick.
But you also like the people greeted you now.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ferry people.
Hey,
oh,
mate.
back again.
Hey, mate. That was my highlight. Like, now I'm kind of like, hey, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I'm back
local
here.
over here. Kangaroo Island. Why do you like Kangaroo Island so much?
It's very raw nature. It's just something unique, very close from Adelaide, from McLaren Vale. Short ferry, about, I think, 45-minute actually ferry time. It's just cool. So much nature. Again, good food. Very slow life. But still, I think McLarenville is the best.
I know. McLarenville beats Kangaroo Island, or at least it's the same. What's been insane about that place were the kangaroos. I think it's in the middle of a sanctuary, whatever a sanctuary is. But like the kangaroos were all over the place. And
Yeah, it's
we
mad.
kept making the same joke of the kangaroo happy hour because one host once said it's kangaroo happy hour, buckle up.
Yeah,
That joke he probably pulls
But it's
17
true.
times. It's
like,
true.
Just before sunset,
Yeah.
it is the happy hour.
Yeah, they all come out, and it was incredible to be that close to so many animals, and that place is really remote. It's like
And like sea lions and stuff like that. You just don't see. Some people never see so close that kind of wildlife.
the only downside was internet. I had to upload our
It's a bit
first
slow.
episode, and it was not possible. So I went to Jane, helped us out. That was pretty sick. Like she had Starlink, and she brought me to her living room, and I could upload it there. So people help. If you ask nicely, people help a lot. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, it's nice community over there. Like people are really helping each other
Supportive.
out, which I really appreciate.
And then we met an Italian guy. How did you like that? Like the that was my highlight of the whole. And I want to tell that story because we're sitting down, and it's like probably 8-9 rooms or something. So there's a group of, let's say, 40 people that always come together for lunch, for some tours, for breakfast. So you kind of get to know each other in a hotel like that, and then you nod each other. And at one point, and there was one Italian guy, his English wasn't the number one thing I would say he speaks.
No.
So he was a bit reserved, but at one point I think he had a champagne or two. On New Year's Eve he sat down and we had a bit of small talk, and then it was like, so what is it you do? And I answered, tried to explain to him. He didn't show a lot of interest. Then he asked you, what is it you do? And you were giving that answer what you always do, like you're
drive race cars.
Yeah. And
which kind?
Yeah. Which kind is
then
it?
I don't want to lie. So Formula One. You're Bottas.
No, he didn't. That's not true. He said, you drive Formula One. He didn't really believe it. What's your name? He said.
Okay.
And then you said, Valtteri Bottas. Then he said, Bottas, you're Bottas. And then you said, yes. And then he came closer to kind of prove it. So he was like, he was a normal speaking distance, and then he came very close to your face, and then he nodded and said, that's true.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. it's true.
Moments like that, it happens.
Yeah.
But
he was nice.
He was nice. He had a good heart.
Yeah. Very good heart. He now has your cell phone number.
He does.
Whenever you want to do business.
Whenever I want to do business, I've got his number. He's got mine. that's making friends.
That's amazing, making friends. I mean, I feel like I enjoy sitting down every week for half an hour. And we got to keep it at half an hour.
Yeah, we're going to go through stuff.
Next week, I want to talk about sports.
Yeah, but not to mention, I think we have to mention, it sounds like we just had fun and easy times, but actually we've been training a lot, like all of us.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, you're pretty, for you, the amount of miles you did Festive 500, which is 500 kilometers, right?
Yeah. We had one big ride over there.
Oh, we talk about it next episode.
Yeah, okay, cool.
What's next?
Training.
Third week. This was what's next in second week of 2026.
But it's been fun, but it's not only just fun. It's also blood, sweat, and tears to be strong for this year.
Thank you, Coopers, for
Thank
making
you,
this
Coopers,
great.
for making this world great.
What? So you have a cover to keep it cool.
Yeah, because they're not paying anything. So,
but you are aware that you're wearing.
Yeah, it could be a Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah, could be a. Yeah,
it's a stubby holder, by the way.
What?
Stubby holder.
Stubby holder.
Yes.
He used another word I never heard before. I think
I've told you 3 times now.
Yeah.
You always ask what?
What is beer made of? You said they use the
barley.
Okay, I've never heard that word. What is that?
Barley.
Barley.
Yeah. It is beerless made from barley.
Hopfen und Malz. It's a German word. We have to learn a German. Oh, what's barley in Finnish?
I'm losing Finnish. Ohra mallas. Barley malt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopfen und Malz. Ich glaube, es ist Hopfen. Ich weiß es aber
Ja.
nicht. Hopfen ist was gemacht wird. Also, aber Hopfen, Hopfen ist so, it's like, it close to wine the way it grows. So it grows in the air, a little higher, 2-3 times higher. Like your guest shower. Whatever.
Okay,
Next
we'll
week.
leave it there.
Yeah.
Next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.